Hi guys, thank you so much. Sorry, I'm been a little bit lax lately. It's been a little bit of a good run-in with the flu. So before we get started, do click the like and subscribe button below if you can, and that bell notification if you want to get these right away. I do also ask if you have a moment, click that Telegram that I got started there. We've got some great people coming in there, looking to grow that as much as I can, just to give you guys some information on the side. There's little connections to things that I don't necessarily talk about on the channel, so definitely something worthwhile to check out. Even if you're not a big talker, the nice thing about those kind of spaces is you can ask whatever. It doesn't matter. You're not inside a protocol where if you say something, you're kind of called out for FUD. It's just a nice safe space to take care of things. So as you can see, we're going to go through baked beans today. Basically, I got a lot of stuff I want to get into, a little bit of maybe alpha or rumors that we're hearing right now, and then some other details and how I'm going to play this one. So let's get right into it. Obviously, there's a little bit of concern going on because the contract balance is dropping quite rapidly at points. There is some things going on in the background, some rumored, some for sure, that will hopefully help kind of suppress this a little bit and hopefully help get it back up there and help create some positive traction and maybe bring some new investors in as well. And so we'll go through a couple of things that we know and a couple of things that are maybe rumored, and try and give you guys some data to work with as well. We'll take a little bit of a look at what I'm going through. So as you see, and because of the flu, I ended up missing my reinvest, which I believe was Saturday. So I'm gonna have to wait till Monday before I can do anything. And because I've been kind of out of it, I haven't even compounded, which is not my usual thing, or rebaked, sorry. So I will be probably just holding on to this instead of rebaking right now. And what I will do is I will eat possibly on my next day, and we'll go through that on the calculations in the Discord in a minute, and then I will rebake a good portion of it, half, possibly even more for this one, since I'll have a longer period of time, and then start kind of doing a little bit of ROIing just to get a little bit back to make sure I'm covered. As you can see, I put 2 in and I haven't taken anything out yet. I am confident in some of the changes that I'm hearing and that are confirmed, that I think will hopefully help sustain this a little bit longer, and hopefully help kind of bring it into a second life kind of thing. If there's anything baked beans have always been, is they've always been kind of those guys that can just keep on ticking. So, and I do have a lot of faith in Kratos and the rest of the team. I do mod their honorary mod kind of thing there, because I'd helped Jack, the developer, do some things. So I am hanging around there a little bit more, not as much as I'd like, but it does give me some confidence in the team and that they're really trying to reinvigorate and really try and make a difference in this protocol. So without any further ado, we'll try and go through some details. I won't make this video too long, and then we'll leave you with that. So for a second, I'm going to jump out and I'm going to show you the how to eat and stuff like that, the little tablet, so we can take a quick look together. All right, so just looking at mine, as you can see, I missed the 696. That was Saturday, I believe. So I'm waiting till 9:36. I'm right now at 8:51, so I've got another 448 hours. So I got basically another 2 days before I can get in and do this. 2 days, 3 days kind of thing. So I'll probably wait for that and then do my action. And whether I will rebake or basically redeposit a quarter or half or 3/4 of what I eat, I'll kind of see what I have when I get there. I'll probably want at least ROI a quarter or close to a half of what I've taken, just because I haven't done any profit taking yet. But not going to start wheeling it out there yet. I'm going to have some faith in what they're doing. This is kind of just fun to watch and see how it goes for me. I will try at least ROI, but I'm not going to look to making $1 billion on it. If I can, obviously, over time I will, but I want to see it kind of get a second wing before I start draining it too much on other people. So yeah, so 960 I'll make, so basically between 936 and 960, that's when I'm going to start and make my action kind of thing, because I kept missing it because of everything going on. So that's basically that. So going through a couple of things. So what's going to happen is the app is going to get quite an upgrade. We are expecting, the rumor or the possibility is that there's actually going to be a second ability to deposit. So it'll be baked beans BNB, and possibly I'm hearing baked beans BUSD, and in which case this BUSD one will have a lower rate of return, let's say around 2%, and some of the funds will be added in there. So for better sustainability with that one though too, there's going to be some external revenue, possibly some trading. And if you know for instance, Kratos, the founder, he actually does trading. He has his own trading Discord and does calls and stuff like that. So I would expect, hopefully, we're getting some of his expertise to kind of help bolster up the contract balance by doing some trading to bring in some funds. There also is a P2E game in the works, and again, based on who we're talking here, and I understand me saying I'm an admin or mod. Kratos is really a genuine person, and as much as he's not faced on this space, he's been here long enough and has shown that he is who he is, and he's a man of his word. So I do have a lot of faith in that all this stuff is actually happening and coming along and being done. So some possibility of a token too. I'm not sure how that will play into the system or stuff yet, but we'll have to see how that goes. Sorry, I don't usually have notes for myself, but I'm just making sure. I usually kind of put it to brain, but a little foggy after this flu, I guess. Other than that, the tax. So the percent of tax is going from the new DApp back into to Baked Beans 2.0. So kind of filtering through the new one to help kind of bolster up this contract balance, I presume. It's still one Discord, so even with the two going on, they're going to still have one Discord to create clear communication to everybody. And still looking to get some other advertising out there. They're sponsoring gamer streams at the moment, which hopefully will bring in a lot of online gamers, as well as some extra new people to DeFi, because there is some positivity right now around the way the markets are flowing and stuff like that. So lots of little different things. I'm probably not hitting them all, but definitely some cool things on the docket, and hoping that will help kind of, like I said, bolster a second win for this one. So I guess for you, if you're not invested and not looking at it at all, the Discord will be down below. Maybe it's worth keeping a little bit of a look at it. These protocols, I wouldn't trust 90% of them, but this one I feel you can get behind to at least hopefully have the right swing. Just jump in blindly, and maybe right this second isn't the moment, but keeping a look at it and seeing if that contract balance makes a little bit of a leveling or a little bit of an uptick again, that might be a great time to get into this protocol and give it another whirl. It does not take too crazy long to ROI if you play it right and do a little bit of compounding at the start, and definitely doing kind of a mixed routine of maybe some eating your beans, which is basically withdrawals for those who don't know, and then rebuying them back in. The really big thing about this, and why I want to do some of that while I'm going, is if this does last for a while, the more I buy back in with some of my eaten beans, the larger that'll make my max payout that I can get. So right now you can get 3 times or 300 times basically. So I'd be able to get to 300% more. So I'd basically be able to pull up to 6 BNB out of this protocol right now. If I do some new eats with some of the stuff I'm pulling out, that will increase this for me. So lots of neat ways to look at this, lots of ways to play the game. But like anything, this one is a bit of a gamble play. So do take that as you will, and only get in with funds you're willing to lose, because it's not something you want to be get in with as a gamble play. I mean, always we hear all the lingo, all the words and whatever. I'm not gonna do a lot of gamble plays, so to speak, without giving proper education. And even when I do them, I want to do them with people we know in the space, preferably KYC, but I know for a lot of these ones that's normally not the case. But I do feel confident in the founder of this protocol, which is why I'm talking about it a little bit more. And this is not a sponsored video. Nobody's paid me to do this. I'm just bringing this information because I believe in the community and believe in what they're trying to do. And it's a little bit more fun than your average click a button, get your money, click a button, get your money. So thanks so much for hanging with me, guys. Sorry if this was a little bit all over the board. I'll get back to my regular routine and get you guys some great content. I do have, like I said, a lot of ideas in mind. Oh yes, sorry. Please head to my Telegram if you haven't already. It's down below. I should have said that from the start, but please do click on that. We're giving away a little bit of alpha here and there and different information that I don't always bring out on the channel, and so you want to benefit from that. Thank you so much, and have yourselves a wonderful day.